Hello! Welcome to Two Idiots Talk. My name is Zeus, as you all know. I finally got a video out. You can just call me Jude though, as you probably know me. This is the podcast where we talk about random pop culture topics. As you can hear from that retarded laugh, that is James. Say hi.
You right?
Anyway, today's topic is, let's spin the wheel that we don't have. Oh, it's the MCU. Would you?
Oh, what a
believe-
coincidence!
That's crazy. So if you don't like the MCU, fuck off. Why are you here?
Or you could just stay for the retention time. That's good too.
Yeah, give me views. Give me views, please. I need more money. I need to live in a house. No, okay, but anyway. Wait, let's get stuck in. So, let's get something out of the way first. Right, Infinity War comes out at the time of this recording tomorrow, or is it already out?
Well, it came out yesterday. We just are
Okay,
seeing
came
it
out
tomorrow.
yesterday, but whatever, shut up. Okay, so at the time of this recording, me and James are both seeing this film tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, I don't care if there's spoilers in the comments. If there's someone who hasn't seen the film already, and they like say our speculation is correct that some character dies, well, you were warned, and also sorry, I guess, for our amazing mind powers. Shut up. Let's talk about Infinity War then.
I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Like, okay. So let's talk about... No, I'm joking.
No,
I
so
guess
what-
Infinity War is one of those films that, like, can only happen once again, and that'll obviously happen with Avengers 4. That's like the
Yeah,
big
well,
finale, I guess.
Avengers 4 is technically Infinity War Part 2, so either way, this film...
It was, anyway.
This film's gonna end sadly, I can already tell that.
Or a big setup. Because
But
the
it'll probably be ending sadly, exactly like Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 did. Think
Oh,
about-
yeah.
Yeah, think about that.
True. Yeah. That's probably how it's going to work. Or, like,
Mm-hmm.
any other Part 1, Part 2 films, like, I guess, what else? Hunger Games? Twilight?
Yeah, but they're trash, so...
Wow. We're just going to say that right now?
Yeah,
We have a live audience that isn't live.
cat piss never clean.
Did you make that up?
No.
Yeah, I'm guessing you did. That's too good for you.
Yeah, pretty much.
This
You-
man has not good comedy standards. Let's
You've
just say it
seen
right
my
now.
you've seen my videos. You know how bad they are.
Oh, plug in.
Oh
Plug
yeah.
the channel. Subscribe to Boring Nerd. Link in bio. I mean description.
Description.
Subscribe to me. He has semi-good videos. They're like a
He's-
foundation.
He's just being nice, which is very uncharacteristic. Anyway, back to
But
Infinity War.
anyway, before you started talking about
Hey.
fucking cat piss,
Hey, do you know what we said about not getting off track?
no, James, please remind me.
We said explicitly, don't go, or you said, don't go off track, James.
Hey,
That's a bad
so
thing to do.
Thanos is played by Josh Brolin, and he's a very good actor because he's playing two people in Marvel films now.
You say he's a good actor though, like you haven't seen either of the films he's in.
Yeah, but from the trailers he looks alright as both.
He looks good as a big,
He looks menacing
he
for a guy
basically
who's
looks like-
49 years old.
He's 49, really?
He's 49
Wow, I thought he was way younger than that.
or 50, I can't remember.
Or 50, really?
One of those years. They're totally gonna make a joke in Deadpool 2 where, like, Deadpool's gonna notice
They
that
did.
he plays Thanos.
They did in the trailer. Also, he's 50.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, they did in the
Um,
trailer. Did you not watch the most recent trailer? You showed
I
me
did,
the
but
most recent
They're
trailer.
probably gonna make another trailer, another joke about it.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe like, hey, I remember you, but you had CGI on your, or something like that.
If by some like horrible thing, Avengers Infinity War is terrible, they'll just rip him apart.
In an alternate universe where that's even possible.
Yeah, even though the Rotten Tomatoes Rotten Tomatoes rating is already, I want to say 88, I think.
86.
86. Is it gone down?
But like, Rotten Tomatoes aren't that good.
I trust Rotten Tomatoes.
like- IMDb. No?
It's 85 now. Oh shit. that's
Wow,
dropped
it's
a
getting
lot.
worse and worse.
Oh no. Anyway, so who do you think's gonna die in Infinity War? Because
Loki. First and
Are you
foremost,
sure?
Loki.
I
In the
think
first 10 minutes of the film, he's gonna go.
the trailer made it way too
Gonna
obvious that Loki's
shtick-
gonna die.
He's gonna stick that spear through his chest and like rise him up.
This is sounding like some fan fiction right now.
No, it's like when Elektra died.
Loki
and
thrust
you
his
see- and you
fit.
see it. Shut up.
Loki thrust his spear right into Thor.
No.
He moaned with pleasure.
Yeah. The question really is who's gonna kill him?
Probably.
Because it's gonna be in that scene where they're on the ship, and Loki gives him
I
the
s-
Tesseract, and,
I
and he's like,
still
okay.
am not convinced he's gonna die. Like,
He is. He
I
has
think
to.
he's one of the more likely characters to die. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's definitely not safe, but like, I don't think he's gonna die. Well, no. Sorry. That
Well,
came
if
out-
not, Thanos is gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if you think
well,
in the first Avengers, he took an Infinity Stone from
Yeah.
Thanos
he lost
to
him.
use it to kill the Avengers. It didn't work, so he's giving it back as a payment.
That's
as
a good point. Yeah.
So he's gonna be very pissed.
Do you know a character that definitely is gonna die?
Who?
Vision. He has to.
Well,
There's no way Vision can't die. Like,
I swear, like there was a scene revealed on Jimmy Fallon or something like that where you see Shuri trying to take out the Mind Stone without killing him.
yeah, there was that, but like that Vision is the Mind Stone. The only reason why he's alive is because of the Mind Stone. So that theoretically
And
take
Ultron.
and
Yes.
Ultron, but taking that away from him would kill him. Therefore, I think Vision's gonna die.
Can they make like an artificial Mind Stone? So it's like a heart surgery type of thing.
No, not really, because you can't really have a substitute for one of the 5 most powerful things in the world or in
they
the
give
universe.
him another one. 6, by the way.
So is it? Oh, yeah. Shit. Sorry,
It's
I
six,
can't.
one
I
for each
can't.
finger.
I can't count. I'm sorry. Wait, what? One for each finger.
No, there's one on each finger. And there's the soul. Stone
There's
in
the
middle,
Soul Stone in the
big
middle.
one.
Yeah. So where do you think the Soul Stone's gonna be? That's the big
Well,
question.
The 2 most popular theories and my favorite theories is obviously Heimdall's eyes,
Oh yeah. I want or Wakanda.
which makes too much sense.
Yeah, I think it's like I don't think it's in Wakanda though. I hope it's in Heimdall's eyes, but
Right.
I think
But there has to be a reason for Thanos to go to Wakanda. That's why that whole battle happened.
yeah, definitely. Or maybe
So
it's
why is he going to Wakanda?
well, there is also a shot in one of the trailers of them protecting Vision in Wakanda.
Oh,
So
true.
maybe they're just in Wakanda because that's a open battleground and they're just
That
trying
makes
to
sense,
protect
yeah.
Vision, which is
But and all the Wakandans going, Ibombe, 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 and so on.
and so on. Sorry, who else did you think was gonna die? So
No, I'm not done with the Mind Stone. Fucking Adam Warlock.
all right, chill. Adam Warlock's not coming in until Guardians 3.
Or so they say, because they said Captain Marvel's not in this film, and then
Captain
and then one of the
Marvel's-
Russo brothers
I think
said, "Oh yeah, he is."
I think if she is, it's gonna be either post-credit scene or last 5 minutes. I don't think she's gonna
Yeah,
be.
She
'Cause
should be a post credit.
If you think
But
if you
still.
think how many characters are in this, they can't just force Captain Marvel in. I think it's gonna be just like a nice at the end thing, like holy shit, it's Captain
Like
Marvel.
maybe you'll see her flying through the sky, and that's it.
That would be cool, cause I'm like, cause you know Brie Larson's playing her.
Yep.
And I'm like a really big fan of Brie Larson, so like I really
you
hope
are.
she does a good job.
Bet
Not
you're a
like,
big fan of her in bed.
well, you know me.
I didn't want a genuine answer. Oh my god.
But no, I think she's gonna do really well in that role, and if she does turn
Didn't
up,
she like actually get pilot trained?
I think she
so
did
could she-
something crazy like that.
Because what's her face? What's Captain Marvel's real name?
I don't know.
Whatever.
I didn't read Captain Marvel comics, if I'm honest.
Oh, savage. I don't read Marvel.
Anyway,
warning.
yeah. So who is gonna die? Other than you think Loki, but I'm still not.
Probably
convinced.
someone that we don't care too much about.
There will be that like death. You're like, oh okay.
Like
Cool.
a side character, like
Yeah,
I
like
don't know, Falcon. Like okay,
hey,
Oh,
hey,
no, he
hey,
died.
hey, hey, hey. Falcon was a big part of Winter Soldier. He was really good in that.
yeah, but Winter Soldier's 2014. We're in 4
Yeah,
years in the future.
but it was also like one of the best Marvel movies.
True, yeah, true.
If not the best in some people's opinion.
Phase 3 has had, and then like every film's been good.
Oh yeah,
For me.
I would say so far like the only well, the most disappointing film of Phase 3 was Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and that was still bloody good.
I thought you didn't like Doctor Strange.
I, in terms of enjoyment, I'm not the biggest fan of Doctor Strange, but I still think it's a well put together movie.
Wait, is Doctor Strange part of Phase 3? Yeah, no, it is. Never mind,
Yeah,
sorry.
because Phase 3 ends with Ant-Man. I mean,
Age
sorry,
of
Phase
Ultron.
2 ends with Ant-Man. No, it ends with Ant-Man.
Was it? Oh.
Years.
Oh, of course, yeah, it does.
They did it weirdly. So anyway, who do you think's gonna die? Jude.
I said Falcon.
So,
I don't know.
apparently there's supposed to be like 5 deaths or something like that.
War Machine.
Yeah, that's a good shout. I
Because
think...
he's already half dead. His legs are.
Mm. A
Um,
popular theory that I've seen is Thor, but I wouldn't...
Why would you?
Well, yeah, that's the thing that I was thinking, because he gets a new axe, so like,
Yeah,
why
he
why
would-
would they kill him off if they're
Yeah.
gonna spend like half the movie?
He's gonna get the Hasbro toys. He can't just
Yeah.
kill them off.
That is literally the only reason why they're giving him an axe, isn't
Exactly.
it?
Exactly.
What about Nick Fury? What about him?
Well, I didn't even know he was in the film until like.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson's in the cast list. What about Nick Fury? He's always been teased with being killed. He like
Yeah,
had a
fake
fake out.
death.
He's had like
Yeah.
3 fake out deaths so far.
Well, then it's not even gonna be surprising. It's like, is it?
No, it's gonna be like,
everyone in the
okay,
theater's
cool.
gonna be like, is he dead? Is he dead? Oh shit, he's dead. And then they're just gonna be like, oh, sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's the big thing about this movie is there's confirmed to be no fake out deaths. Every death is real.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
That actually
That's something.
that puts some stick because Marvel's never done that before, have they?
Oh yeah,
like-
no, like this is like time to get serious. Movie.
Like literally, actually think of.
This is
think
Avengers Infinity War is the movie where they pull their pants up. And they're
Yeah.
like, okay, no fucking around.
Actually, no. I think it's the movie where they just get their dicks out on the table and just give it everything they've got. You know.
Like the Russo brothers, you walk in onto the Russo brothers snorting lines of coke. Like, everyone, we need everyone.
I think that's actually how Taika Waititi made Thor Ragnarok. He just took a
Of
load of
course.
coke and made it. Like,
That's not even a question. That's a statement.
have you actually thought about the amount of fake out deaths there is in MCU, or rather, how many characters have actually
but-
died?
Bucky Barnes.
He came back. The only character that's actually dead is like Quicksilver.
Oh yeah, Quicksilver, because the fastest man alive, couldn't outrun a bullet.
I know.
What do you mean?
That's so annoying.
How is?
Like, I thought the CW show The Flash had some like terrible speedster physics, but oh my god, that's so much
Yeah,
worse.
Yeah. Not that we'd miss him, because he was. I mean, we don't really care.
Well, I thought he was. If you actually go back and watch it,
If he was in Infinity War, how would it be?
I mean, that's the thing.
How would
In
it-
terms of group battles, it's really hard to show Quicksilver because he's such a solitary character, isn't he?
Exactly.
Because like no one else
He
can
was
keep up
very-
with him.
He was very one-dimensional in the film, because all the relationship he had was with either Hydra or with Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, it seemed a bit Game of Thronesy, that
And
relationship.
other than that, he was just like a dick to everyone. And then he picked up Thor's hammer, and that was like, oh, haha, funny. It's because he can't carry it.
Yeah, that was a bit of a cheap. That was one of the ones that Joss Whedon obviously like put in because the studio.
That was
like,
one of the jokes that they would definitely make into a Lego game.
Yeah, definitely,
They
definitely.
definitely put that joke into a Lego game. Which I'm pretty sure they did.
They've put like every terrible joke into Lego games though.
Yeah. Oh, let's talk about Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, do you think he's gonna have a big role in it? Because he wasn't in any of the trailers.
Yeah, but that's probably why. He'll have maybe have like a secretly big role, like how Spider-Man was.
Right. Although they did show Spider-Man in the trailer in
Well,
Civil War.
that's their fault.
Oh,
What
yeah,
if?
just
No. What if, like, on the final battle, you just see like an arrow pierce Thanos' eye,
One,
or like, or
that,
one of the Black Order members?
that'd be really cool. Two, I don't think Thanos is gonna die or even get injured in this movie. I think they're going to set him up as like a.
Oh no, isn't it? If he's carrying the Power Stone, he can't be damaged at all. Like he's nearly
I
invincible.
don't think it's that far, but I think it's something like that.
Because what is the powers of each stone? Because the Space Stone you can teleport anywhere, because that's what he does in the trailers.
Time Stone, you can bargain with
Reverse
Dormammu several
or-
times.
Yeah.
Mind Stone, you can create vision.
And that's it.
The Ether, or whatever
The
that
Reality Stone.
reality,
What does that do?
you
Is it
can
like
make a terrible movie.
Shots fired.
Soulstone,
yeah.
Soulstone, you can probably see things with because it's probably
I
in
think you
Heimdall's
can
eyes.
the Soul Stone you can like control. Oh no, that's what the Mind Stone does. The Mind Stone controls people's minds. That's what Loki did.
Yeah, yeah.
Hawkeye had like black eyes for half the film.
Yeah, well, no, they're blue.
Blue.
They're blue.
Remember.
Would you remember? Because the Doctor also had it.
Yes, I remember.
Yes. And then
I'm not a cultured Marvel fan.
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Like, but what else though? What? Okay. Time, reality, mind. Oh, power. What does the Power Stone do?
That explodes things. Do you remember?
Yeah, because when the what's it called used it, when the one of the Celestials used it on that planet, it just destroyed everything.
And that was the whole plot of Guardians of the Galaxy 1 of not letting Ronan touch the floor.
That's the MacGuffin, yeah.
It's the MacGuffin. Well, that's all these Infinity Stones have been over the past like 18 movies is sporadic MacGuffins.
Or would have been like, if Doctor Strange has because he has to get the Time Stone off Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Or if he's just like Thanos, I've come to bargain. And then that's the rest of the film.
That would be amazing.
Thanos is stuck in a time loop forever.
I would totally watch 2 hours of just Benedict Cumberbatch saying, Thanos, I've come to bargain, and then him getting killed repeatedly.
Apparently that scene took, it was like what, 2 minutes in the movie, but it lasted about like a couple months.
That's amazing.
Because that's why Doctor Strange has mastered his magic now.
Yeah.
Because he just kept doing different tactics with Dormammu.
Lol. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you know Doctor Strange. You know Everett Ross.
Right.
You know Martin Freeman's character.
Yeah.
I really want him to meet Doctor Strange and then have like a Sherlock moment, like of them just like subtly recognizing each other, just like in a little subtle way.
Yeah. Hello.
Like even just like a little.
That or Smaug and Bilbo.
Yeah, that would be cool. Oh my god, I didn't even realize they've been in so many things together.
Yep. They're literally everything. They're bum buddies.
Fuck's sake. Also, because Robert Downey Jr. played Sherlock Holmes and so did Benedict Cumberbatch. Therefore, that'd be kind of funny to see them two, like, you know, also be like, holy shit, we look the same. Also, they have the same, like, goatees as well.
I love Tony Stark's jacket when he sees Doctor Strange, like the red and black one.
Oh, yeah.
He's got like a new arc reactor. Why does he have an arc reactor? Let me say that.
Because his new suit's built into him, isn't it? He's using like extremis.
Oh shit! Yeah, he's got the Shuri technology.
Yeah.
But it's not Shuri.
No. Well, is it? That's
which
the thing.
Which also I can't wait for, like an interaction between Shuri and Iron Man.
It will be funny. Do you think there's a popular theory that if Iron Man dies in either part 1 or 2, Shuri's gonna take the mantle?
Become like Ironheart. Yeah.
I think that would, if they integrated that really well and didn't give her own solo movie, I think that would be really good. Like,
yeah.
But if
Iron Man fights Ironheart.
If they give her own solo movie, I think that'd be a bit too much. Like replacing the characters fine, but not if you shove it down the throats in a solo movie. I think
like immediately after she becomes.
Yeah.
Like,
I actually think if they did that, it would even be like a franchise killer because like the whole MCU's built off Iron Man. Yeah, if you suddenly changed him and then shoved it down their throats, I think that would be a franchise killer. Just think about how pissed off some of the fanboys would be.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But then the feminists will be pleased.
Oh yeah, but they were pleased with the fucking Ghostbusters reboot.
True.
And that is like hot garbage.
No, off topic.
It's not off topic, it's movie.
Right, is this the movie podcast?
Shh.
Who have we like not even mentioned that's like obviously gonna die? Mantis, because I mean who gives a shit?
Well, Drax has been like a big thing that people think is gonna die because
Drax is gonna be like pissed at Thanos because he did kill his wife and daughter.
Yeah.
And his whole like point is like to Kratos him.
Yeah.
Drax is basically Kratos.
I wouldn't mind seeing him die either because like he was really annoying in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Really? Do you think?
Yeah, he was like, because in the first Guardians of the Galaxy he was stupid, yeah, but he was vengeful, and that was cool. But in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, they just turned him into an idiot. Like
he's the comedy relief, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, but like Groot and Rocket is supposed to be the comic relief. Like he's supposed to be
The whole film's a comedy relief film. It's
Yeah,
like
to
a
be
little
fair.
It's like a little breather
Yeah, that's why.
between the serious films.
Yeah, I guess. Well, so was Thor Ragnarok and arguably Spider-Man Homecoming.
Obviously, yeah.
Marvel basically just make comedy because apparently Infinity War is gonna have a lot of comedy in as well, due to
Yeah.
like Black Panther and Thor Ragnarok doing really well.
Don't forget, Black Panther did have a water nose joke in 2018.
It did, yeah,
It
but
did.
I think we can excuse it due to how good the film actually was.
Due to how good Shuri was.
Shuri was legitimately my favorite character in that film.
What's her name? Like Letitia White, right? I think.
No clue.
Pretty sure it's Letitia Wright.
Letitia White, maybe. I don't know.
Could anyone from Wakanda die? Like Okoye? Okoye could die.
Maybe.
She wasn't that. She was kind of one-dimensional. She didn't have that much.
She was one-dimensional, but if you think they've kept Pepper Potts on for this long, and she's like the most
But she
one-dimensional
hasn't been in
character.
battle any- How could she die?
I mean, did you not see Iron Man 3?
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, she literally got like chucked off a skyscraper, but because she had that fiery stuff given by the fake Mandarin person, which
The
was
extremist.
fucking disappointment. And I love how they just like got rid of Natalie Portman in a sentence in Thor Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah, they did.
You know, sorry to hear
They
you broke up with
literally
Jane.
killed
Bye.
off the people from the second film.
And the
like
first.
Sif.
They got rid of everyone.
I'm surprised how they didn't kill off Heimdall.
Well, they wouldn't get. I think they might.
Unless
kill
he has the
Idris.
Soul Stone.
It's a possibility. Not to mention Idris Elba's one of like the most high in demand actors at the moment, so they wouldn't get rid
I
of.
think Idris Elba said he wanted a bigger part in the MCU from now on.
Well, yeah, because he really
And
wanted to
having
have.
the fucking Soul Stone could be...
That'd be a huge part, but it would mean they would get killed off. So.
Yeah, I guess, or just blinded.
Yeah, which would be like, or that would also be like the Avengers Infinity War, Thor's little dream thing when he sees a blind Heimdall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why the theories...
Yeah.
Awesome weight
That's
to
good.
it.
That's a good shout. That is. But did you know Idris Elba was like really annoyed with his cameo in Avengers: Age of Ultron? That was.
Oh, yeah.
Because he played Nelson Mandela like a few months before, and he was like, "Okay, yeah, I've got to come back to do this Avengers film because I'm under contract, but it's just a shit, because it's just a little shitty cameo." He was like so annoyed about it.
Wow.
He was like about to like rip up his Marvel contract.
They could have like filmed it at the same time as
I know, right?
Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
Was he in Thor: The Dark World? I haven't seen.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. You haven't seen Thor: The Dark World?
Yeah. Does it matter?
I mean, it's terrible, so whatever. You need to experience it though, because that's where the ether comes from.
Yeah. Like films, films you need to watch with the with the Infinity Stones in it. It's like what? Captain America, Thor,
Captain
the
America.
Avengers.
No, you don't really need to watch the first Thor, to be honest.
I guess.
You need to watch the Avengers, Thor: The Dark World,
The Dark World.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
Age of Ultron.
Yep.
Doctor Strange.
Yes, Doctor Strange.
And that's about it.
Yeah,
in terms of stones, yeah, but if you want to keep up the continuity, you also have to watch like Civil War as well.
Of course. Maybe like I don't know. Like skipping Guardians of the Galaxy 2 doesn't matter that much. It's just like, oh, Peter's dad was actually a god, and then he kills him.
He's not a god.
Now-
He's a celestial.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Also, I'd also like advise watching Black Panther as well, because a lot of Infinity War is gonna be set in Wakanda.
Yeah. I'm kind of worried for my friend Jake, who's going to see the film with me tomorrow, because, by the way, shout out to Justin Gaming Channel, Jake's channel. He's actually quite good, trust me.
He's a good editor.
I'm kind of worried for him because he hasn't seen Black Panther.
Hasn't he?
Racist alert.
Jesus.
If you don't see Black Panther, you are racist. But
Fucking hell.
if you do see Black Panther, you are racist because you're trying to support black people.
Why doesn't Jake just watch it on 1, 2, 3 movies tonight or something? Not that I endorse.
He said he did, but he was joking. I was like, well, why didn't you?
Yeah, it seems like a bit of a dumb thing not to do.
No joke. When when one of my other friends watched in a cinema, it was packed. Like literally,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like the when something funny happened, it was like a laugh track in Friends. Like everyone was laughing. But when I saw it, it was me and my dad, and the entire cinema. That was the only people. It was just me and my dad.
Well then, that's interesting. When I went, literally, it was like chock-a-block. Like you couldn't even move. There was like people sitting on the floor that are obviously like snuck in, which says a lot about Odeon Kettering.
Wow. But no, like watching Infinity War or like the channel of going to Infinity War will take like I have to go. I have to leave from 11. I come back at 5. That's like half a day.
Jesus. Well, I'm
Well, no,
going to like.
That's a quarter of a day. Sorry.
You see, you're doing it a way that I would never do because this is a film that a lot of kids are gonna want to see. Like a lot of like between.
I hated. Let me just go off topic for 1 second, real quick. I hated how kids watch Ready Player One
Oh
because they're not
yeah.
gonna get it.
Well, well, no,
a
the
quarter
stuff.
of the film is set in The Shining.
Yeah, true.
it's
But-
like
One thing I experienced when I saw Ready Player One is the kids that did get stuff, they called it out every time they saw something that they got.
this girl.
Every time.
Because obviously they dropped the F-bomb.
Yeah.
She was like, all I hear and see, I see her jump up from her seat and she goes, Dad!
To be fair, I probably would have done the same thing if I was like. um. Yeah, but
going back.
yeah, you guys are gonna go see it like
Infinity War,
12-ish.
Going to be surprising because some probably like Iron Man's gonna die and then we're like, whoa, okay.
Would he die in part 1? I think it's more accurate to what maybe see Captain America die. Because
Yeah, I guess.
because one.
How can Captain America hold down Thanos' strength? Let me just say that.
I think he's gonna have
Holding the
he's gonna
power
have
stone.
Infinity War, not Infinity shit, Infinity Stone help definitely. Like look at his eyes, they're yellow.
Oh shit, they are.
Yeah, they are 100% yellow, and his eyes are very blue usually. So I definitely think he's got some assistance there.
Oh no, you know what it could be? It could be he ate one of those the flowers from Wakanda.
But all of those got destroyed.
No, they can cultivate.
No, they can't.
Look-
That's not how. Do you even know what cultivate means?
Whatever. They can make. They can get more probably.
I guess. I mean, I doubt that it's impossible to get more. Although it almost definitely is, because that was like the whole point of the movie.
Yeah. Let's just talk about each movie individually. Start.
Okay, so do you want to start from the very beginning?
Iron Man.
Okay, so what's your rate for Iron Man? 1 out of 10.
I mean, who directed that? That was Jon Favreau, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jon Favreau.
Jon Favreau's good. And I mean, he like definitely set the bar for like, because if it say in another, let's go back to another universe analogy. In another universe where the MCU doesn't happen, then Iron Man was a one-off thing, like I don't know, like Blade or something like that. Like he
Yeah.
could have had a sequel, but it wouldn't be related to anything.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a reference to like Hulk, but it doesn't mean that he'll be in it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would have been a good film. But like Jon Favreau's decision of being like, hey, I'm gonna.
Well, it wasn't really Jon Favreau who made
Was
it.
it not?
Well, no, the extended universe is made by Kevin Feige, isn't it? And he is.
Or has he been in it? Has he been in it from
Yeah.
the start?
Yeah. He was
Oh,
the
right.
executive. He's been executive producer on every single Marvel film, and he was the one that sort of cultivated. Yeah,
'Cause
I'm using
wasn't
that
it
word.
like it was Paramount who did all the films for the first phase?
Yeah, except
Yeah.
Hulk, which is Universal.
Except Hulk, which is Universal. That's why Hulk can't get his own solo movie.
He can. They would just have to pay a lot of money to Universal,
Yeah.
which doesn't really seem worth it because between like the Avengers films where he's had a lot of character development and Thor Ragnarok, they don't really need don't
Yeah.
really need a Hulk solo film, and I don't really want a Hulk solo film because they've all been terrible so far.
Yeah.
So what is your rating
Yeah.
for Iron Man out of 10?
Out of 10, probably
Yeah.
like a 7.
7.
Good.
Okay.
The villain was bad. What was it?
No, I thought
Was it-
Obadiah Stane was pretty cool.
No, who was the actor?
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges, of course.
He was the dude.
Been because Like, what is Iron Man's main villain other than the Mandarin? I guess because I know Ghost was a villain.
Obadiah
Obadiah
Stane.
Gonna be an Ant-Man and the Wasp. But I know that he, because they've changed gender, an Iron Man villain. So they could use Ghost. I don't know.
Yeah, well, MCU or Marvel villains just sort of rotate anyway, so.
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway, so Incredible Hulk. That was the next one. You know that really good film that everyone remembers.
That was Edward Norton's swan song.
Oh yeah, it's his best performance of all. Forget Fight Club. Who cares about Fight Club? I want to watch Ed Norton be sad for 2 hours.
Rule number 1 about the Incredible Hulk: don't talk about the Incredible Hulk. Yeah.
I think it's not the worst Marvel movie.
It could be better. It could be 2003.
I would give it. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my Iron Man rating. I would give Iron Man an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, you.
But I would give Hulk a probably like a 4 out of 10.
Wow.
What would you give it?
Oh God, it's been ages since I've seen it. Yeah, probably like a 5.
Okay, it is just
And
not. It's just not a good movie.
What was the after credit scene? Let's do for these reviews. We talk a little bit about the film, like a little bit about the villain,
okay,
the casting, and the post credit scene.
Sure.
Because
yeah, the post credit scene.
Post credit scene.
No,
it had Tony Stark in it. And he was just like, I'm a part of the team.
Yeah, do you know he got paid like 10 million for that like 30-second scene or something crazy?
That's when like the internet blew up and they were like, "Holy shit, the Avengers is coming."
Well, yeah, because well, no, in Iron Man 1, that end credit scene, like genuinely not a lot of people saw that, but like the ones who did,
they would have been like, "No, they can't.
Whoa.
They have to like set up everyone else."
Yeah, and then when the Hulk happened, they were like, "Shit, this is actually happening," and then it went from there.
And Iron Man 2.
And then Iron Man 2, good segue, was kind of a car crash. But still better than the Incredible Hulk, arguably. Would you say?
That had good CGI in it. I'll admit.
Very good, especially that suitcase armor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the whole introduction of Scarlet Witch, not Scarlet Witch, Jesus.
Black Widow. How dare you?
Scarlett Johansson plays Black Widow, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's really my brain.
She didn't look like Scarlett Johansson in that film.
Well, no, but it was made like nearly 10 years ago. Like 8. Well, it was made like 8 years ago.
8 years, yeah.
So she was like, 25 at the time.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? It's been such a long time.
And yeah, I'm just trying to grasp that. Oh my god.
What would you give that out of 10?
Who was the villain in that? Oh, he was a business guy.
It was Whiplash.
He was the side villain.
He was the main villain, and then
was he? Yeah.
And then whatchamacallit, the guy who literally just won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor.
His name was like something Justin Hammer.
Justin Hammer, yeah. He was the main villain. Oh no, sorry, he was the side villain, and then he employed Whiplash, who then overthrew him. Because Marvel at the time didn't have the formula for making perfect films and
perfect villains.
Well, they still haven't really made a perfect villain. I mean, Killmonger's pretty good.
We'll get on to that later.
Yeah. What would you rate Iron Man 2 out of 10?
Oh, like a bit less than the first one, probably like a 6 or a 5.
Okay, I would give it.
Wait, no. What was the after credit scene of?
Oh, Iron Man 2.
Oh no, it was Thor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just the trailer for Thor.
It was Agent Coulson. They were like, we found it.
Yeah. I would give that a 7. Probably.
Really?
No, actually, no. I'd give it a 6. Fuck it.
You said it was bad.
But that's the thing. I don't like most of it, but I really like the last battle. It's actually one of my favorite final battles in a Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, no, they brought in War Machine, didn't they?
Yeah, that and just.
He was played by someone else, wasn't he?
No, in the second one he was played by Don Cheadle. In the first one.
In
the first one he was played by Mr. I Want More Money Than Robert Downey Jr., which is not a thing that you should ask for because he wants all the money.
Especially now.
Yeah. I mean, because he is like a bona fide star now. Like in the first Iron Man, yeah, fair enough. He was.
Like Iron Man was like a recovery story for Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like that and Sherlock Holmes was like Robert Downey Jr.'s back.
Yeah, definitely. Although he did have a decent film in 2006 with Val Kilmer. I forgot what the film
That
was
was isn't that the animated one?
called. No, he was like
Am I thinking of something else?
he was like an undercover agent.
I know there was like one with Keanu Reeves and someone else. But the way they filmed the whole film was like rotoscoped.
I don't even know what you're on about at this point. Kiss Kiss
It's
Bang
weird.
Bang was the movie with Val Kilmer and
Right.
Robert Downey Jr. It was really good actually.
Oh.
Anyway, the next film was Thor.
Thor.
You know, the first Thor, the really really fun film. You know that had so much superheroing. You know.
Look, it was all about magic, and that's what you want.
No,
What?
Doctor Strange was all about magic. This was all about like Thor being weird.
Asgardian.
Natalie Portman just being constantly confused, and Kat Dennings being annoying for 2 hours.
It's a fish out of water film. It was different from Marvel.
It was a fish out of water film done badly, though.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, it's Thor is a solid 5 out of 10. It is just not good.
Let's talk casting. Right, Chris Hemsworth as Thor, sorry.
Perfect. Like, I couldn't imagine anyone else.
Yeah, I guess. Or maybe like,
There is no one else that can play
I
Thor.
don't know.
Maybe Charlie
No.
Hunnam's a push, but like, you know, no one
Yeah,
else
I
can play
guess.
Thor. In terms of everyone else, I think, other than Tom Hiddleston as Loki and shit,
Oh my god, yeah.
and you know,
What did Loki even do in that film again?
he was the bad guy.
He brought down
he brought the
Frost
Frost Giants.
the Frost Giants,
Yeah,
and among other things.
yeah.
And
But
then-
like, he was still he was a decent villain, probably the best villain of Phase 1. I mean, Red Skull.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Red Skull was pretty good in the next film.
I mean,
talk about, but
It's a tough job to have to be the villain twice.
yeah, true. Well, he's like been the villain like 3 times now because he was also kind of ish a villain in Thor: The Dark World, and he tried to be in Ragnarok.
Right.
Yeah. So what's your rate of Thor?
7.
Wow, that's
It was
that's
good.
higher than mine. I only said 5.
6. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, it's your opinion. I'm not going to change that. Jeez.
I haven't watched Thor in ages.
All right.
I was going to do the thing where you watch each film, you watch
Yeah.
each Marvel film a week, and then you get to Infinity War.
Well, I tried that, but then I like got really far behind. So now I'm just watching them. Like today, I'm gonna watch Spider-Man: Homecoming, and then
Right.
tomorrow I'm gonna watch Thor: Ragnarok and Black Panther, and then go and watch Infinity War at night.
Of course.
Anyway, so the next film, Captain America: The First Avenger.
The first,
That
which was
the World War II one, the one set in 1943, I think, something like that.
43, yeah.
Yeah, you know, Tommy Lee
It had some of the
Jones.
best side characters, I think.
Definitely had the mustache guy. We all remember the mustache guy. You know the
What,
mustache.
Tommy Lee Jones.
No, he wasn't the mustache guy. You know the mustache guy. Come on, it's the mustache guy.
I'm safe to say I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It's the mustache guy.
Who?
I don't know his name. He's just simply the mustache guy. He was the one with the hat as well. He had a mustache and a hat.
Oh, Dum Dugan.
Probably.
And yeah, he had the hat.
Yeah, and a mustache.
Right. It took me a while.
Mustache guy.
That's what the video's called, where we talk about mustache guy.
Yeah. You
The
know.
what? Mustache guy is actually the mindset.
Played
He's
by
just
Neil played by
I'll
Neil
say.
McDonnell, mustache guy.
Spoiler, by the way. Thanos digs up his grave, and he actually is a Soul Stone.
Oh
the
yeah,
whole
that's
time.
exactly what happens.
Mustache man is Soul Stone.
That's what the mustache was hiding, buddy.
The mustache man
It
was
was so stone. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
That's perfect.
Yep.
No, but Chris Evans as Captain America, that was pretty good.
Oh yeah, that is as well.
This was a
perfect
time
casting.
when no one gave a shit about Captain America in terms of comics. He
well,
was just
no
like-
one, no one gave a shit about
He was,
like many of the early Marvel heroes, did they?
yeah, Iron Man was a B-list character in Marvel
Yeah,
comics.
well,
until-
D-list at that point, like he, like probably even the Guardians of the Galaxy were in front of him at that point.
yeah. Everyone was like,
Um,
they can't make a Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, like way too much, and they're like, oh, sight.
So Captain America, I would give that because I actually quite liked Captain America. I would give it a.
That had Red Skull in it as well.
I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Are we doing decimals now? Is that how we're doing it?
Sure, only to 0.5 because I have to edit this.
What about? I'll give it a 7.
Okay. So now the Avengers.
I'll do more accurate out of 10s. You know, from more recent films that I actually remember.
Okay, so Avengers Assemble.
Or just the Avengers, if you want.
Sure, but Avengers Assemble.
That was good.
I'll
tell you the worst
alright.
thing about the film was
What?
Captain America's costume.
Oh yeah, that costume was so tacky.
That
Like,
was a power.
It genuinely looked like they just went to the local costume store and just was like, yeah, that'll do. That'll do.
Chris Evans is like, help me.
Do you think he saw that costume and thought they were joking?
He's
Like,
thinking, how can I fit in this?
he remembered his costume from the first Avenger, which was pretty good by the end, and then he saw it and was like, "Are you having a joke? Are you having a laugh?"
Right.
And then just like,
That's when the Winter Soldier, they actually made it look alright.
yeah. So I quite like the Avengers. I thought Loki was a very good villain. But
And the Chitauri.
yeah, the Chitauri were alright. But if
Hawkeye
you rewatch it, I don't think it aged well.
Hawkeye from, what's the guy who plays him? Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
He was pretty good. For what he was, Jeremy Renner's an alright actor.
Yeah.
It's just that he's only known for Hawkeye, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
And, what else happened in that film?
Not a lot. Like,
Thanos was revealed slightly.
I mean, kind of in the end credit scene-ish, sort of.
being very, very purple. And
Yeah.
not Josh Brolin.
Not Josh Brolin at all. I don't know who that was.
They just made a CG face.
Yeah, I guess. Well, someone had to do the voice, but I
Look, I
don't know
don't
who that
think
was.
No, he had no voice. He just turned to the camera and smiled, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Jesus. Oh yeah, because it was Age of Ultron. He had that. I have to do this myself.
Yeah, he took out the washing machine.
Yeah, and then like 10 films later, he finally did some shit.
You-
So
you- you-
I would rate Avengers 8 out of 10.
Yeah, 8 Avengers.
8
There we go.
Avengers. Iron Man 3. Mandarin.
Oh, no.
So good. That was proper Mandarin right there.
4 out of 10.
No one.
Captain America, no.
3 out of 10. Captain. No, Thor Ragnarok. Oh, not Ragnarok.
What?
Dark World. Oh my god.
Wait, was that the next one, or is it Captain America?
No, it's Thor the Dark World next.
I need to check which ones came out in which order.
I'm looking at a thing right now. Thor the Dark World came out next.
All right then.
So Thor the Dark World was something.
Yeah, it sure is.
It is one of the not even worst MCU films. One of the worst films I've ever seen. 1 out of 10.
Wow,
Oh my god.
That is a statement.
Oh my god,
Oh
Natalie
my
Portman, you can only play the woman from Black Spawn. Please get out of my movies. Captain America.
I didn't even give a review, and to be honest, I can't because I haven't seen that film ever.
Jesus Christ.
Am I
Okay.
doing myself a favour? Can you give me a hint?
What and what happens in Dark World? So,
Yeah.
basically,
There's
that-
red. There's elves.
Natalie
They go to Isengard.
No, Natalie Portman finds a flying truck, then she gets infected with the ether, then Thor comes down and tries to save her, and then Thor's mother dies, and then bloody Ninth Doctor Dark Elf person then like has to like come in and like save the
I know
day.
there's like a guy with horns, and he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, there's a guy with horn that he kills Thor's mum.
Loki slightly dies. Well, like we think,
Loki
but-
has another fake out death, and then it just ends with like Thor and Malekith, who is played by Christopher Eccleston, like falling through
is he actually?
dimension. Yeah, falling through dimensions, having one of the worst fights I've ever seen. With
Oh yeah, isn't it? It's like a really dark fight scene, isn't it?
yeah,
The
but it's not
aphids
even
roll
it's not
around.
even really dark. It's like they're trying to make it dark, like a 12-year-old who wants to be a goth.
No, I mean literally dark.
No, because they bad at doing lighting. Anyway, Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Good. Redemption of Phase 2.
Yeah, I would say it's one of the best Marvel. 9 out of 10, definitely, or 9.5 out of 10.
I'll say 8.
Didn't you just think that it wasn't. It didn't feel like a superhero movie. It felt like a spy movie.
It definitely was a spy film. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was just sublime. Like, it was also the first Russo brothers film that.
Oh, it's actually.
Like, yeah, it was the first Marvel film that they directed, so it really like changed the way the MCU worked.
Totally.
Because if you think they're directing their third Marvel film now, which is more than any other director. Joss Whedon did 2, Jon Favreau did 2.
Wow.
And then all the others have just sort of done 1. Although I think Taika Waititi's going to do at least 2.
He's gonna do a Black Widow movie.
Yeah, apparently. Also, according to Chris Hemsworth, he would be down to do Thor 4 if Taika Waititi was directing.
Wow. Which he probably will.
Yeah, because Taika Waititi is a bloody genius.
Yeah.
I also thought the only annoying thing about Winter Soldier, though, is the constant fake-out deaths of Nick Fury.
Yep.
Like, it happened twice. 2 times.
What? Did they ever reveal how he lost his eye?
No, I think that's going to happen in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, makes sense.
Anyway,
Maybe it was a Skrull.
Guardians of the Galaxy. 10 out of 10.
Wow.
I love that film.
Say that again. Wow.
I goddamn love that film. It's great.
Yeah. Good. Definitely. Best soundtrack.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Second film, I say. The first one has a better soundtrack.
I think the first one has a happier soundtrack, but the second one has like a goes with the film better soundtrack.
Right.
I just think it was absolutely great seeing Chris Pratt in a leading role. That was the thing that
It
put him
was
just
Chris
down.
Pratt. It was Zoe Saldana.
Vin Diesel in a Marvel movie.
Vin Diesel as a tree man.
Oh my god! I didn't realize it was Vin Diesel the first time I watched it, and when I found out, I was like, "Oh my Jesus!"
Wasn't Vin Diesel meant to play Black Bolt in Inhumans? Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, when it was going to be a movie, he was set to play Black Bolt. Yeah, but then they made it a TV show, and it turned out just awful. Bradley Cooper plays Rocket.
He does. I was trying to think of him.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
And then the villain, that was Ronan.
Ronan, the Blue Smurf, Papa Smurf accuser.
Yeah.
He was.
He goes to Thanos, and like you actually see Thanos speak.
Yeah.
And that was Josh Brolin, but it was a very different look of Thanos.
Yeah.
He was purple.
Yeah.
He was a very purple boy.
Mhm.
He was like, you alienated my daughter and shit like that.
Oh yeah, it had Karen Gillan in it as well. It was Nebula.
Oh yeah.
I really like Nebula, and I think apparently she's got a big role in Infinity War, so
Well, yeah,
because
because she is like the exiled daughter, I guess.
Yeah.
Her and Gamora are gonna have like a big like. Ugh.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like tugging at their waistcoat. She's like, hi, Dad.
So Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron, that happened.
I'm not.
That
the
was
biggest
probably
fan.
the first Marvel film I saw with knowledge, I guess, of
Yeah.
like, oh, it's them again, but now they're fighting a character I know, because
Yeah.
I knew Ultron.
Well, Ultron was a decent villain, but in terms of actual
One of the first
story,
good
it
villains.
wasn't very good in terms of actual story.
Best parts of the film is probably the house party.
Probably the
Yeah, I'm
house
trying to
party,
think of what's-
and you can't forget the Hulk v Hulkbuster fight. That
Oh
was cool.
yeah, that did happen. That was, yeah. They did that for like trailer shots, maybe,
Oh yeah, but it was still a really cool fight.
and toys. Like,
Yeah.
we should get the Hulkbuster.
So
Who directed that?
That was Joss Whedon.
Alright.
So I would rate that 6 out of 10 because
I'd give that a 7.
I didn't really enjoy much.
I've given like everything a 7.
But anyway, Ant-Man.
But yeah, Ant-Man was good.
It was alright.
It was like, it's one of those films where it's like, oh, yeah, it's good. You know what I mean? And then that's really it.
It's pretty basic movie. Pretty
It's a
good
good,
heist
like-
heist film.
Oh yeah, it is a heist film. I think the second film's gonna be a heist film as well.
Yeah, I
The
mean,
trailers where they're racing away in a Hot Wheels car.
yeah. I really like Michael Peña's character in it.
Is that how you pronounce his last name?
Yeah.
I thought it was Peen.
But I don't know why they didn't capitalize on this. Like, you know the bit where he like explains his plan and how he heard it from different people. Like,
Oh yeah.
like people really wanted him to recount the whole Marvel Cinematic
Yes,
Universe
I
doing
heard that.
that.
That's
I was
amazing.
like, why didn't they make him do that? It
No,
would
that
be
could
the
happen in
best
Ant-Man and the
marketing.
Wasp.
Perhaps, but it would
Maybe.
be like the best marketing ever.
So there's this big purple dude, and he's got this gauntlet and shit, and he picks up all these stones.
It kills everyone.
Yeah, and now I'm losing half a leg. So anyway,
I would rate that 8 out of 10. It's actually no 7. It's just pretty standard.
yeah, that's
standard
like an
heist
8 for
movie.
me. That was really good, actually. I feel.
Captain America: Civil War.
It was good, but it was gritty. It was like
It was
ugh,
almost part of it was almost too gritty, if that
it
makes
was
sense.
too grey.
Although I did
Everyone,
love
there's
the
like a
airport
big
scene.
controversy about some saying they haven't got a good colorist for the film.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Even the new films, obviously, like Thor Ragnarok was very colourful.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Oh, yeah.
colourful,
I just really liked the airport scene in that. Obviously, it was just
obviously.
great.
Tom Holland as Spider-Man. Let's talk about him.
He's the best. Well, we should probably save that till Homecoming, but yeah, I think he's the best Spider-Man we've ever had.
If he wasn't introduced in the trailer, then how better would it have been?
It would have been so much better. They shouldn't have spoiled that.
I guess, yeah. But that did like rail the hype drain, like fucking off-rail it.
Definitely.
They're like, oh my god.
What's next?
What happened?
Oh.
What happened in that film other than like them disbanding? They become outlaws after that Cap's team. don't they?
Zemo did some stuff of no consequence.
That's really it.
Yeah, he had.
Oh,
the
Black
most-
Panther as well. Black
oh, yeah,
Panther
he
was
was kind of cool in that.
Who's that? That was Chadwick Boseman. He was, but he was very. He felt younger in that film than he does now. He felt very.
Yeah, because he wasn't
very
king
young.
in that, was he? Because his father dies in it, which was really sad to be honest.
Yeah.
I would
And,
rate
like,
that
yeah,
8 out of
you see-
10. 8 out of 10.
Then you see, but he CGI young Robert Downey Jr.
Yep. What would you rate it?
I'd give that one a 9.
9. Really?
I liked
Wow.
it.
Right. So the next
Doctor
is
Strange.
the Doctor Strang.
The Stranger Things.
Benedict Cucumberbatch.
Yeah, Bendy Dick, come on my back.
I would say this is one of the weakest Phase 3 films.
Why? It's good.
I think in terms of cinematography and stuff, it's perfect. But in terms of actual genuine enjoyment, I am not a fan.
The villain was bad.
Yeah,
but
Dormammu was one-dimensional and
Mads
Mads
Mikkelsen
Mikkelsen
well.
was boring.
I don't know the name of Mads Mikkelsen's character.
Me
I
neither.
just
He's
know
just Mads Mikkelsen.
And like I swear, like because of Death Stranding, like he looks exactly the same in Death Stranding because like his eyes and
Yeah.
and shit.
Although he did have to, because that was practical effects. It was makeup.
Yeah, that was makeup. It looked
So,
actually really good.
I think that was pretty impressive.
And Dormammu is just a big thing.
It's just a big guy. It's like, have you seen Fantastic Four 2: Rise of the Silver Surfer?
Oh my god, where Galactus was just a cloud.
Yeah, he was a bit like Galactus, wasn't he? But you see, the thing is at least Dormammu is supposed to be just like a big cloud.
In the comics, he's like a guy with like a purple like armor, and he's got like a fire. He's got fire for a head,
Yeah.
with like a skull. A bit like Ghost.
Yeah,
Ghost Rider.
there is also just some iterations where he's just a cloud, so I guess it's,
Oh, is it actually?
yeah, so I think we'll
The visual effects of like him entering, like when the ancient one is like open your mind, and then he's just
yeah, that's really cool.
Shooting stars.
Whoever designed that is a genius. So
it's really creepy though, like the bit where he's like stuck in. There's like a bunch of hands coming out of everywhere.
yeah, although again, like really good cinematography.
Yeah.
So I would rate that one a 6 out of 10.
No, yeah, no, I'd give it. I'd give it an 8. I like that one a lot.
Fair enough.
That was fun.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Good. Very good.
I would say, yeah, very, very good. Not as good as the first one.
I wouldn't say, yeah, it's not as good as the first film. It didn't have.
I would say
exactly the
it's
same charm.
still a solid like 8. You know, it's not terrible.
It takes place like a month after the first film. Doesn't
No, it takes place like a week after the first film. It's
it? Yeah, Groot grew fast.
yeah, that's why if you ever marathon Marvel films, watch Guardians of the Galaxies back to back.
And the only thing that happened in between 2014 and 2018 is that Star-Lord grew a mustache.
Yeah, and it's not even a very big
And
mustache, is it?
grew a little bit.
Yeah. Lol. Other than, because I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2 had a great villain.
Kurt Russell.
Ego. Yeah, he was a great villain.
And also a great dad.
Yeah, I think that whole
Except he
dynamic
did
between him and
put a
Chris
tumour
Pratt were great.
Mum's head.
Yeah, kind of evil. But next, or what were you rating Guardians of the Galaxy?
2.
Yeah, I'd give that an 8 as well.
Yeah, double 8s.
Phase
Spider-Man
3 films are all like 8.
Yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, immediately, like 9.
Yeah, I would also go with that. I think it's one of the most
Tom
fun
Holland
films.
is perfection.
Yep.
I'm a straight man, but Tom Holland. No, I'm joking.
I know what you mean.
He's British as well. I'm glad to be British.
Yeah.
I want to have an American accent like
he
him.
looks a bit like a way more attractive, less spotty version of you.
Wow, you're just gonna go and say that?
Yep.
Can you like edit me onto Spider-Man's costume?
Nope.
How would that be though?
It would be pretty cool.
I'm Spider-Man. Ugh.
I think also Spider-Man Homecoming had a really good villain. I think Michael Keaton did
That was
an
Vulture,
excellent
wasn't
job.
it? That was
Yeah.
when people started to notice that villains are actually getting good because
Yeah.
Vulture actually had a
It's
purpose,
because they actually got like a really good actor to play the villain.
and they got a good actor, obviously.
Yeah, Michael Keaton.
Oh, Michael. Yeah, that's it.
He played Batman in the 80s / 90s.
I was going to say Michael Caine, but he played
Michael Caine.
Alfred.
Michael Caine.
Yes, that Michael Caine.
So the next one, something that I know it's a film that we both love, Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok.
I would give that my second
A
10
10.
of the second 10 of the evening. Yeah, it's great.
First 10 for me.
Is that your
Actually,
first?
perfect film.
It is pretty perfect.
Perfect film, perfect plot, perfect casting. Fucking Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah, I do
Let's
love seeing
talk
Jeff
for an
Goldblum.
hour about Jeff
But
Goldblum.
to be fair, I probably
Welcome
could.
back
'cause
to the
he's
Jeff
just great.
Goldblum podcast.
I
where
think we should do
only
a whole
talk
podcast about Jeff Goldblum.
On Twitter, I'm gonna mention his name every day until he notices me. Petition.
I also love Korg. Korg is one of my favorite.
Oh,
Marvel
obviously
characters now.
Korg, best side character.
Voiced by the director Taika Waititi.
Voiced by Taika Waititi.
That man is insane and
Hey,
he's great.
I'm Paul.
And Korg?
Oh, Korg. Sorry, I'm thinking of Star Wars. I'm sorry.
Korg. Gonna start a
Oh,
revolution.
Meek's dead.
Meek?
But oh wait, no, Meek isn't dead, is he? He's
No,
alive.
He's alive.
Oh no, wait, no, Thanos might kill him. Oh shit, I just thought.
No, I don't think they'll kill. They won't kill Korg. He got way.
So
too
what's
much
gonna happen to
love.
them? Because they're getting boarded by Thanos' ship. What's gonna happen?
Again, I think it's misdirection. I think it's I think they're gonna like hyper speed out of there, and then Loki and Thor.
It's just gonna be a Last Jedi type thing. Where
Oh,
they're being
yeah.
chased for the whole film.
Definitely, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
We have to go to the casino.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's actually why they've gone to Wakanda, because they've got to go to use their casino.
Wakanda's got like, fucking, Wakanda's got the Soul Stone, but it's inside a gambling machine.
Oh yeah, they've got to play poker to get the Soul Stone.
Now that is a film, and
Yep.
it's like, oh my god, and it's just you look around the poker table, and it's got like Tony Stark,
It's-
Chris Evans,
yeah,
Chris
Captain
America,
America.
and the Black Order on the other side, and they're just
That'd
like,
be great.
it's like, oh, I'll stay.
So, final one that before Avengers.
Oh right,
Infinity
yeah, we're
War.
already there. Black
The
Panther.
Black
Panther.
The
I think I'm right in
the-
saying we both liked this film quite a lot.
yeah, and so did the rest of the world because it's like
Yeah.
the best culturally appropriative
Yeah.
film. I can't say that.
The politically correct army love it.
Yeah, like you, even if right, because I heard this from Ashley. Her parents don't know anything about Marvel films, and you don't need to. It's a completely
Yeah.
separate film.
It is.
The
Other
credits,
than
mentions of like America.
other than like his father's death, there is literally nothing like in
Yeah,
any
and
of
like,
the
and maybe
films.
like a bit of the Sokovia.
Well, that's because it's like
that's
on a
it.
completely different continent, like literally.
Yes,
um,
But,
yeah,
like-
I think
like-
it's really good.
I'd say like half of the people who watch Black Panther aren't Marvel fans. They just
Yeah, well that's why I
think
did
that
so
they
well.
just-
Like
they want to represent their culture.
it's made like as much money as the Avengers, so like
if
gotta be
not
pretty
more. It's
good.
like 5th grossing film of all time,
Yeah. I think
which is
it's
just crazy.
It just passed Titanic, so you know.
Wow.
So yeah,
It shit has some.
I also think it had one of the best villains.
Oh god, yeah, Killmonger with Jordan.
Yeah.
Which is cool because both Chris Evans and Michael B. Jordan both played Human Torch.
Yeah. I also thought the supporting cast was really good. So yeah, I would rate that one like a 9.
Yeah, 9 definitely. I was fully invested.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been an hour. So
Thank you for joining me, James.
Yeah.
One half of the two idiots. I am the other half, Jude, also known as Zeus, from below this name.
yeah, go subscribe to my channel, Boring Nerds. Link in the description.
It's got quote-unquote content with his amazing quote-unquote accent.
Thanks.
And yeah, if you actually stayed here or like skipped to the end, thank you, but also fuck you
What he said.
for actually listening to us be annoying and repetitive.
Repetitive.
Shut your mouth. And yeah, join us for next time, whenever that may be. So, goodbye, everybody.